Hey, the Nomad returns. How's it going? Did you have a good summer? Hope you did. Starting a new old game today. It's XCOM 2, if you're familiar. This is one of my, if not my, favorite game. Like, I could not have a conversation of what is my favorite game without this game being involved. Very likely is my favorite game. We've played it on the channel, but a while ago. This is an oldie but a goodie. I think this is from 2016, might be 2015. Yeah, this is an old one, but loved it. A lot of the people who made this game have gone on to make a game for Star Wars called Zero Company, which is coming out next year. And I'm really hoping it's going to be the next game like this that I never got. So I am super amped. We're going to play this to get ready. Hey, Ray, welcome. So I have recently done a campaign of this on my own. I wanted to get some of the cobwebs out before I played it publicly. We actually have an empty character pool, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know who that even is. Because I reworked my computer a little while ago and it wiped all my characters, which is fine. Because it was a pretty full character pool anyway. This guy is from the campaign I just did. It's one of my better rangers. So we're gonna hop in. I'm running some mods. I have a mod on that improves AI, and a few like UI user interface upgrades. For the most part, I don't have it heavily modded, but it is modded. Let's see. Let's start this new game. So I like to play on Commander with the AI mod. So I've beaten it on Legend. It's just not fun. Like, it makes the game harder in all the ways that are not fun. So I like to play on Commander, which is the second hardest difficulty, and then I run a mod that just makes all the aliens smarter. And let me tell you, it's a challenge. There's not a lot lost here. We're not going to play the tutorial. We are going to reduce beginner voiceover. What game soundtrack do I like the UFO Defense soundtrack. I think we'll leave it that way. Toggle advanced options. So these are things you can play. Some of these I do, some of them I don't. Beta Strike greatly increase the hit points of all units for longer engagements. I don't really want to do that. These three, you can only pick one of the three. It's just like what ally start, if that doesn't mean a lot of this. There's a lot to XCOM. I'm going to explain it as I go because I think there's going to be a couple people watching who are not even familiar with XCOM. And I'll kind of go through that as we go, but basically this determines what special soldier type I have at the beginning. I like to pick Templar. I don't tend to check any of these other ones. All dark events are permanent. Sucks. Double the length of the Avatar project actually makes the game easier, and I don't really want to do that. Double the length of mission timers, again, makes the game easier. I don't want to do that. No disrespect to anybody who does want to play that way. This game's hard. If you want to play that way, that's fine. I just don't want to. I don't, and then precision explosives grenade damage falls off in the center of the blast area. Again, makes it harder. I don't like to play that. So I don't like to do any of these things that make it easier or harder. I like to just play the game. I like to pop in here and pick the Templar start. Next, Iron Man basically means the game saves as it goes. You can't reload. We are not going to play it that way. We're going to play without Iron Man. We're not going to do the Lost and Abandoned mission this time. We're going to integrate downloadable content. This just has to do with DLC and expansion packs I have. I'm pretty sure the next button I click is going to start the game. So, if you're here... why is my stream lagging? I just saw a spinny tire, so if you guys are having problems, let me know. If you're not familiar with XCOM, XCOM 2 specifically. XCOM is a international military organization that fights off alien invaders from the planet Earth. So the cool thing about the these two games are actually remakes of 90s games. Like, so it's an even older series than when I played it. The cool thing about the reimagined series is the canonical ending to XCOM 1, which is Enemy Within, is you lose. And so XCOM 2 picks up as if you lost. So XCOM 1 is about the aliens are invading, we have to keep them from invading Earth. XCOM 2 is you failed, the aliens invaded, now you gotta kick them off. Which I just thought was a really cool way to frame the sequel. Instead of having it be, and then the aliens come back again, it's actually you lost the first game. I don't really have an intention to stream XCOM 1 because XCOM 2 is just a better game. And you don't, that's no shade, Enemy Within, great game. This is just a good sequel and it improves on everything. So I really haven't gone back to playing a lot of XCOM 1 since XCOM 2 came out. But yeah, I'm excited. This game, two reasons why we're going to play it. One, like I already said, a lot of the people from this game have gone on to make Zero Company, and I'm excited about that. Two, this game is 7 hours shy of 1,000 hours on Steam, which, since 2017, when I started playing it, is a lot of hours. Fallout 76 is close to beating it to 1,000 hours, and I started that last year. So I really, even though 76 will ultimately top this game in hours, I want this game to be my first game to 1,000 hours. So that's the selfish reason why we're playing it now. But yeah, so this game's going to pick up where the aliens have taken over Earth, and it's going to start with 2 cutscenes I'm actually going to let play out because I really like the cutscenes. There's 2 because I have like every expansion. I have like 5,000 expansion packs for this. So we're gonna watch 2 short movies basically, and then keep going. Ray, you know those hours are important. Yep, there we go. Cutscene number 1.
Accessing the feed now. We're in, but I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. And we're telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
With the accelerated timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please.
No need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those? You must understand. I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Duh. Cutscene number 2.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe Unification Day. Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report.
These cutscenes are so good.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds.
It's the quietest he's ever been.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
There we go. All right. So that kind of gives you the
The aliens
The
have
vibe.
had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area.
So basically what's going on in those scenes, and some of this you don't figure out until you get on the other side of this opening mission.
Menace 1-5. We have
Oh, we're so squishy.
Move to place the X4.
Alright. Actually, first I'll establish saving rules in this game. So as I said, we're not going to play Iron Man. We're going to play what I call Bronze Man. Bronze Man is the idea is you can reload, but when you reload, you have to reload the whole mission. You can't reload just to do a turn, just to do a turn, just to do a turn. So that's how we're going to play this. So we're going to call this Stream 2025. So what we find out is in the first game, you're referred to as the commander. So you don't have a character. This isn't like your Laura Croft or your the Starborn. You don't have a character. You are the commander that is ordering all of the troops in the game. The premise is the whole cutscene about like finding the suit inside of the guard and the directions for all this. The idea is the first game you lost because you got kidnapped. So the opening of this game is rescuing you, the player, and then you get to be the commander again. No saves coming. I mean, again, anybody can play however they want. I try to challenge myself. Oh, this is a crappy map, though. You should always listen to Obi-Wan and go for the high ground. We have no high ground. So all of the maps are procedurally generated. You will never play the same map twice. You'll play kind of map biomes, if you will. This is a city biome, if you will. But the map is randomly generated by the game. We're going to start in concealment. That's where you can see the little ninja face up there. That means, as of right now, if the enemy sees us,
these guys make up the
they won't know we're here.
Forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So just basically think of this game as very elaborate space chess.
Position confirmée.
The troopers are randomly generated, so again, this is a multinational force, so you'll see flags of people on the back, like this person appears to be, I think Lucy would be Irish, and the woman with the dreads is Scottish. Again, it's randomly generated, so you get some weird, not normally found combinations of people.
Stepping off.
And then at the beginning, when I said I was picking your start, again, because of one of the DLCs I have, this is a Templar. So a Templar is a special unit type. They are a melee unit. And I like them at the start of the game because I just find them to be very powerful at the start of games. They're not as powerful late game, in my opinion. So I like to start with them because that's when they're best use. So basically, I'm just taking my turn. The enemy's going to take their turn. They're going to walk in that direction. I want to get as close as I can to this thing without activating them. And you can probably tell through context clues, red is bad. If I step here, it will alert them that I'm in the area. Blue move, you have 2 action points for every soldier. Blue move means I can move and then perform an action. Yellow move means moving will take up my entire turn. If you've played any kind of turn-based game at all, pretty straightforward in that regard. I'm going to start by blue moving him just to make sure there isn't anyone else around here. And then we're going to yellow move him over there. Again, he's a melee unit, so I need to have him close to have him be able to do anything. We're going to blue move the Scots lady. So we're going to just blue move everybody. Do I want to move you this? Kind of want to move Lucy over here. I really don't want to separate my group either. So we're going to move Lucy here. And then we're going to put these guys in what's called Overwatch. Overwatch means they're giving up their action point, but if the enemy walks in on them and they can take a shot, they will. We won't in this case because the enemy still won't have revealed us. But I was less worried about these guys and more worried about another pod of aliens walking down here. Which appears that they haven't. These won't be the only 3 enemies on the map. There's probably a pod is a group of enemies. I think there's 3 on the first mission. So we got some options here. Shooting is percentage based. So I have a 70% chance of taking that shot. What I think I might do, since they're all kind of clumped together, I'd love to get a grenade on him. This guy's not close enough. Lucy, are you close enough? Lucy's close enough. If they're not red, they're not dead, is the thing you say. So you want to make sure all 3 of them in there. If you're in turn indeed, I've had a good summer. I'm glad you have as well. I'm kind of at the age where summer just means warm weather. Not exactly anything different in my life, but it was a good summer nonetheless. Alright, let's open this up.
This is for you!
Oh, this has got a cool mohawk. Alright, so it's a damage roll. Grenades can do 3 or 4 damage. She outright killed one of them. These 2 have just taken low level damage. Okay, so getting to him is going to be a little risky because up here I could reveal more enemies. If I use my Templar, just because I've used Templar before, I know I can attack and then run away, which might not be the worst idea. I could use another grenade if I wanted. You're in pretty good cover, although very easily flankable, so I got some decisions to make here. I'm going to move away from Lucy because the problem is when they're close like that, they will try to throw grenades at you. But see, I only have like a coin flip at either of these guys, which is kind of stressing me out. So we're going to take the coin flip on him. And he killed him! Alright, we had a little bit of good luck. A little bit of good luck. We're gonna go ahead and use the melee attack on this guy, because that will be a guaranteed kill. And will not likely turn on any more enemies, because they're not likely to be able to see me there. You can see he does a really cool animation. Momentum means he can move after he gets killed. Or really move after he makes an attack. We're going to move Joan over here. The other thing I kind of want to keep tabs on is Joan is now the only one who hasn't gotten a kill. I want to try to get everybody a kill on this mission if I can.
This is getting dangerous.
Guess you're at that age as well. Yeah, does kind of happen. Alright, now there's no reason to be in a hurry here. There's no... Some missions will have turn timers, like you have a certain number of turns to achieve a task. Currently, we don't. So there's no reason to be in a rush. I don't want to send one person up there and have them have no backup. So now I'm going to take Gustav here. Alright, we're not seeing anybody else. I know that that's not all the enemies here. So that's a little daunting.
As you order.
Okay, the fact that I can't change away from his character means he's going to see somebody.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Okay. I might actually have him move and slash that guy and run away, just so that something can happen. You still have your grenade. They're not really going to be able to get up to you to flank you. So we're going to throw this grenade at him. Unfortunately, it's not going to destroy any cover, but he's just going to be hard to shoot back there. So that's just going to start chipping away at him. I can run her over here. Promise she's not going to be able to get up and get a shot. We're going to take a little bit of... This is... If I knew there was only 2 pods, I would run him up and slash him. And then move him back. Problem is, I can't remember if there's... There are 2 or 3 pods on Commander. I don't know. Well, actually, this map goes back pretty deep. And he's my Templar. I don't really want to... What would Volt get me? We're going to use... He's in pretty good cover, so we're going to use Volt. And that dropped him. So that works. We still got it all the way kill. He had the ability to do that because he killed somebody turn before. Again, there's a lot in these games. There's a lot. See, there's no good place I can run you up, because here you're easily flankable, here you're easily flankable, and I can't count on you to get a shot. So I think what I'm actually going to do with these guys is leave them here where they can't get shot. So I have 2 people in a very high cover. He's on Overwatch, he's going to come in and be on Overwatch. Okay. Well played, game. So Overwatch means, that little eyeball means if I move, they can take a shot at me. Which does kind of put a hitch in my plan a little bit here. He already threw his grenade. It's kind of a waste of a Templar, but he still has a grenade. We're going to throw the grenade. It won't trigger an Overwatch. He's still alive, but now he won't throw Overwatch. His Overwatch shot is gone. You can't see this trooper. Since you can't see the trooper can't see you to take a shot on you. So we're going to do something kind of stupid, and we're going to take a risk. He's going to run up there again. His shot won't trigger because he never had line of sight on him. And we're going to see if he can make this 78% flanking shot. Okay, we're getting some good luck, which has me nervous. Because that's not really how XCOM's supposed to work. We're going to move you up here. And you're gonna go in Overwatch. The question is, do I have a... See, I could put her here, but he could run over here and flank her. This is covered in fire, so I don't want to put her there. I couldn't dash... You know, she's not going to get an Overwatch shot anyway. I might as well run her somewhere where she's going to be pretty well protected, but actually be able to do something next turn. So we're going to actually dash her over here. And again, I don't think that Overwatch will trigger because I never saw line of sight. Okay, so he's probably going to mark. Oh, he's just going to take a shot. Okay, he's a little outplayed right now. We're going to go ahead and do this. This is going to plant the X4. That's just the mission. That's what we need to do. It's not really going to change anything.
Neutralize any remaining hostile contacts.
We're going to move Gustav over here for a flanking shot. Again, we're not seeing any more enemies, which is good. Is he going to make an 81% shot? He is going to make it, but it's not going to be enough damage to kill him. See, I see this little plus mark here. That means they're going to end this mission with a promotion, which is really good. This means I have 2 turns to pick up the loot that dropped. If I don't either pick up that loot in 2 turns or end the mission in 2 turns, I don't get the loot. We're going to use his Ren power. I think at this point I'm going to count on there's nobody else here. And this will be a guaranteed kill on this guy and feed him as well. And that's going to end the mission. So it was just the 2 pods. We got insanely lucky. If you know XCOM, you know that was lucky. If you don't know XCOM, I just made this game look easier than it is. And that was not for my skill. Alright, we're going to take a nice little photo booth. You can take one of these at the end of every mission.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise.
Be a little propaganda played at every turn.
All weapon fire and wounds were...
I can't believe that went that smooth. That is insane. That was such a bad map, too.
Squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great
All right,
Commander.
So these fine folk are gonna get put into a class now.
Just like it sounds,
Sniper!
Sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
So the guy who keeps stocking up in the corner, Central is his code name. Bradford is his name. He's from the first game. So in the first game, he performed the same kind of job. He's the guy. He's your chief of staff. He's the person that kind of takes care of the base so you can take care of killing aliens. He's the only character from the first game.
The Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need.
Got a heavy. Alright. And then are we gonna get a medic or a melee guy? What do we got?
The
Melee!
Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
So, when you get a rookie is just a generic soldier. Every time they get their first level up, they get randomly assigned to a class. And it's fun to roleplay why they became that class, but it's actually completely random. So this is the Avenger.
To the research labs.
This is a alien ship that we took over and are now using as our base. We're gonna go meet our science officer, who's a new character to the game.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe.
Ah,
Had I
yes.
access to the equipment
The
available to
occipital
me
lobe.
during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
So, like he said, that's Richard Teigen. He used to work for Advent, which is what he hinted at there. So he was a human who decided to serve the alien overlords, and then realized that they were not the saviors of humanity, but were actually the oppressors of humanity, left, and now works for us. So we're gonna pick experimental weapons is a DLC thing. We're gonna wait on that. Alien biotech is a main story thing, which is definitely something we need to work on, but not right now. Hybrid materials moves us towards better armor. Modular weapons moves us towards better weapons. We're gonna start
I do find
there.
that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available. I have to admit, there is something exciting about working under the more intense conditions found on the Avenger. Every decision, every development is of the utmost importance. There's no room for mistakes here.
Alright. So here we're gonna go meet a woman named Lily Shen.
To engineering.
Your old man would be proud of what we've managed to do here.
Bradford's kind of giving it away.
You've managed to do with this ship.
I just wish he had lived long enough to see us fight back.
That's kind of sad.
To know that it wasn't all for
Trust me.
In the first game,
If there was one thing your father always kept in mind, it was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win on our own terms.
it's a very XCOM thing. It would have spoiled the game for yourself. So in the first game, there was an engineer with the last name Shen. When you're told about Engineer Shen, you would think, oh my god, it's the guy from the first game. This is his daughter. So this is the daughter of a character from the first game.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Ta-da! She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. In fairness, her father was like elderly in the first game. So it would be very surprising. So we're gonna start out, like I said, this is engineering, so we don't have weapons and armor upgrades we can do right now. That's why it's grayed out. I always start with a flashbang grenade, and I'll explain why as we play. Obviously, medkit, for having a medkit. I'm not a big smoke grenade user, personally, so I don't tend to buy one at any point in time during the game.
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up.
They're
with
gonna
Central,
talk
right?
a lot.
Yes, one of the advantages of working with Advent. On the surface, it was very comfortable, but there was a price for that comfort.
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always watching. Between their forces and the aliens themselves, they see everything, not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing identification to a lamppost.
I do like that audio bit. So here is the base building part of the game. You build up your ship. I'm going to start with resistance ring, which I can kind of explain what that is once we have it. To get more slots in here, I eventually need a civilian class character called an engineer, which we should get pretty soon. GTS is really good, really important, but we can't do anything with it until our soldiers level up so far. And this is a power base, which we don't need. We have enough power right now. And then we don't have enough supplies for any of these things, even though they're technically very good. So we're going to go ahead and start with the resistance ring. I used to do GTS early and then realized half the time I was getting it built before I could even use it. And early resistance ring is actually pretty powerful, so that's something I've kind of gone around and changed. And then this will be another cutscene. I promise there's not this many throughout the whole game.
Good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Okay, so then this is called the Geoscape. Oh, he's gonna talk. There's a lot of, they do a lot of talking.
The elders see us as nothing more than raw
I love Templars.
We will take back our power and turn it against them. I
They're
greet you as
so
an ally facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the elders and their servants.
So this is how time ticks on in the game. Eventually we'll discover other regions of the world. And you'll see like there's a clock down here, time's always ticking. You're gonna scan, and scanning passes time outside of real time.
I think you will find our results.
So we've
have
already
exceeded
gotten
expectations.
this unlocked. So inspiration means that you can study something faster. So basically we got, doing that little research unlocked the ability to research mag weapons and inspired it'll go faster. It's still going to take 23 days. It's because we have no scientists right now, which is again something we'll get over time. We're going to go ahead and do this just because I really want to start working on the mag weapons as soon as possible. This will get us some supplies, and then it'll tell us our next thing, which is a scientist, which we very much need. So that's going to take 7 days of scanning. And what will happen is missions will randomly pop up as this goes. So it's not like this is all you do now. Scan, see here's a Guerrilla Ops. Guerrilla Ops are a specific type of mission. They're going to counter something specific, but that will make more sense again as the game goes. This is considered an easy mission. We're going to put easy in quotation marks there. Operation Ice Child. Our objective is to destroy the alien relay. And our reward will be Dr. Mary Reynolds, who's an engineer who will help us with engineering type things.
Setting course for West.
So now our base is a giant flying ship, so we're actually going to fly to where this is. Now, this is our squad from before. That said, I generally find it's good to early game, even though you're going to be very tempted to keep bringing your people with you. I want to keep using my Templar. I'm going to take our Ranger off because I don't need to take 2 melee people. We're going to grab somebody else. How about Dominga Soto from Argentina? Dominga! Look at her. She's ready to go. And hopes to get a specialist unlocked, which we could have done with the GTS too, but this is better. We're going to give you the flashbang grenade. We're also gonna give you the light machine gun. Do do do. We'll give you the med kit, because somebody should take a med kit in case somebody starts bleeding out. I have some other fancy things I could put on people, but that's okay. Launch mission. Da, 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 da.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Operation Ice Child to begin.
Shen came across an odd series of transmissions coming out of this region, and we've narrowed it down to a hidden alien communications relay transmitting to the Advent network. We can't pass up any opportunities to disrupt their progress on the latest operation, so we're moving in to take out that relay. Neutralize any hostile contacts near the site, lock it down, and destroy the target. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is really good. And I have, again, one of the DLC soundtracks. Now, because I'm an old school gamer, I believe in having more than one save. That way, if something gets corrupted, you have it. So I like to save at the beginning of every mission, because again, I personally don't try to scump and save. I will reload the whole mission. Okay, so we're a ways away. It's all the way over there. So you see the 7 up here in the corner? Remember when I said before that mission didn't have a turn timer? This does. We have 7 turns to get all the heckin' way over there and shoot this thing. Otherwise, we fail the mission. So we do not have time for lollygagging. I'm gonna blue move. I know it's pretty safe to blue move because nobody was around. We're just gonna start jetting. We're just gonna start getting there.
Time to motor.
Dominga, our new chick.
Recibido. Location confirmed.
Get our sniper over there. Here we go. Here comes some enemies.
Elders have a patrol here.
So we need to be careful. We don't want to go into the red zone and trigger them. We definitely need to keep moving. I'd say, oh god, this is a little unlucky. Okay. I think they're going to keep coming this way and potentially will trigger a reveal. So I'm actually, snipers are kind of annoying. They can't fire their sniper rifle and move. Or like, they can't move and then fire their sniper rifle. So my decision point will be to leave her there so she can use her rifle.
As you order.
Or leave her where she's at, not move her at all. But yeah. Or move her. Anyway, I'm a little distracted at what I'm trying to say here. So these guys are going to be on Overwatch because again, my assumption is they're going to walk this way and unlock us. It's only 2 of them. I think I'm going to keep her up closer. Even those 2 tiles, and she'll go on pistol Overwatch. They might not trigger us. They might just keep on walking. Interesting. Now, this is an interesting point because there's a better than decent chance that I'll unlock them. I don't have a lot of time for caution. We only have 5 more turns and I have to get up to this thing and shoot it. So we gotta start being a little aggressive here. I'm gonna start with my sniper. I wanted her to throw the grenade. She can from where she's at. So I can't see them, but I paid attention when they're walking and I'm pretty sure they went about here. Actually, can we cheat? So here's a way to cheat in XCOM 2. Note that I can't put my soldier right there. That means the game realizes he's here and here. It's completely fair, but that's the game knowing where the enemy is and not telling you. So there's a pretty good chance if I throw the grenade here, I'm going to hit both of them.
Catch.
And my sniper's not going to be able to do much. Cheating works. Now, I didn't kill either of them. We got kind of a bad damage roll there. It's going to reveal us. But both of them are going to be damaged. He's going to be burning. Now, I still have to be careful because they are not the only enemies on this map. This gun has what's called a stock. Regular stock means it will do 1 damage even if it misses. This guy, even though it's a 32% shot, only has 1 health point left, so we're going to shoot at him. We're going to miss, but that 1 damage still means he dies. So now we have just this guy. I'm going to go to Mystic. Can Mystic slash him without catching on fire? Mystic cannot slash him without catching on fire. So I don't want to do that because I don't want her to burn. This is a little risky, but she's also my rookie. Okay, we have not activated any more aliens. 78% chance to hit. Slice right through. He's down. And she will have a promotion if she survives this mission. We still got to get here in another couple of turns, but I don't want to rush ahead because if I activate more enemies, we can't do anything about it because it's just him left. So he's going to go on pistol overwatch. Calm down, guys. There's a little fire. We have 4 turns to get up there now. Okay, you're going to activate a pod. Sectoid!
First encountered during the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever.
We've encountered 1 pod. This is the 2nd one. It's an easy mission. So I think there could only really be 1 more pod besides these guys. So that kind of tells me how much risk I can take. This is kind of dumb, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to rush up. Sectoids are specifically more susceptible to melee damage than any other type. So we're actually going to run him all the way over here because he's going to do the most damage on that sectoid. And he got a good damage roll. It could have done 7 or 8 damage. He got 8 damage, so it killed the sectoid. Good news is we did not activate any more aliens. We now know that if we get up here, we can start taking pot shots at that thing, which is good. I'm going to move him somewhere where he won't get shot, basically. Because there's a pretty good chance I'm not going to be able to kill that guy this turn because of how far back everybody else is. I could. The grenade will make it. We're going to throw the grenade. See if we get a good damage roll. If we get a 4, he'll die. If we get a 3, man, Dominga's killing it. Literally. Okay, so no other active enemies. So we're going to take this opportunity to run everybody else up to be with the group. 3 turns. Here. You're going to see the object. Any object like this that you have to shoot, you have a 100% chance to hit. So we're going to fire our weapon. It could have done 3 to 5 damage. It did 4. That's pretty straightforward. Our sniper can see it with what's called squad sight, where you can see things from a distance. We're going to go ahead and let her take that shot. 6 damage.
Menace 1-5 with destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
So if you notice, the turn timer has gone away. So that turn timer was only for destroying that object, not for completing the mission. Completing the mission, if you see above my head there, it says neutralize all enemy targets. I think there's going to be 1 more set of aliens. So we cannot do anything. We cannot move on until we have now killed all the aliens. So we're going to move Joan up here. Put Joan on Overwatch. I think, Mystic is the only guy left. We're going to move Mystic down. Just so that they are more available to take part should somebody show up. Hopefully there's nobody in this room. I didn't realize that was open space. So now we just gotta find the other pod. Just because I know this game, the other pod is usually hanging out pretty close to that thing we just destroyed. Move Dominga up here. And we're gonna kinda... I love putting my snipers up here, but this is a solid wall, so that's not actually gonna help.
Got it covered.
I'm gonna run Move up there.
I comply.
Okay, so now we want to be kind of careful.
Orders confirmed. Moving on.
We're actually going to take a turn to reload. You don't need to reload. You might as well reload. Okay. Still no signs. Not even giving me a clue where the enemies are. Let's run Mystic over here. Nothing. Wow. Okay.
Heading there now.
Allá voy.
Closing on target position now.
I'll keep a
Come get
watchful
some!
eye.
Explorando.
Oh yeah.
Alright, here we go. Here's that other pod. So here you finally see an Overwatch shot. It's gonna miss. It's a pretty far away shot, so that doesn't surprise me. So it's gonna be another sectoid and a regular trooper. Another Overwatch shot. Dominga getting it done in her underwear. Alright, so just like before, we're gonna start with Mystic. We're gonna go ahead and use Rend. And I'm specifically picking this point because I may not want to move her. I want her to end in cover. The sectoid's going to be the harder one to hit anyway. And again, since this was an easy mission, I think this will be the last pod. Elerium core is really good. That is a really good piece of loot to pick up. Now we still have a grenade. So I think it may actually be a smart idea to just grenade this guy. Let's move you closer.
Affirmative. Moving out.
At the very least, even if I don't kill him, it'll take out some of his cover. Actually, that'll take out some of her cover too. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and move you out. You'll be safe there. And that way, I don't have to worry about hitting Mystic with my own grenade. I'm gonna throw that. Okay, bad damage roll. It didn't die, but it's taken a lot of damage. This is where things could get a little squirrely. Dominga, let's see here. High risk, high reward. 85% chance to hit. And it looks like she missed. That's XCOM for you. That's, okay. That's the first little bit of danger our troopers have been in here. So now, typically, I'd be a little concerned with my sniper because, I want to be able to shoot with my my rifle, but he only has 1 damage point left. If I go there, he's probably, and he lives, he's going to throw a grenade at us. So I'm going to move her over here. We're going to take a 41% shot. Miss! Okay. So now he's going to get a chance to go after Dominga here. He's going to take a shot on her. She survived. Thankfully, he got a bad damage roll. Let's let Dominga get a little bit of chance at revenge here. This time I'm not particularly worried because I'm pretty sure my Templar can come get him if Dominga can't finish it off. Dominga finishes it off, so she's going to have to spend some time in the med bay. No flawless mission here today. If that had been a higher damage roll, she would have died. So this game has permadeath. She would have been done. Instead, she will live, but she will spend 14 days in the infirmary. But she is a healer.
Our most advanced equipment. Specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Alright. So here we're going to pick out a skill point for him. I like this power. It's called Parry. after attacking with Rend, prevent all damage from the next attack instead of moving. So how I was able to like attack and move, now if I don't want to move, he can do parry, which will, no matter what, deflect the next bit of damage put against him. It's very powerful. This, I lied, this is the other character from the first game.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Actually, fun fact, the voice actor for the spokesman is the same guy that does the Honest Trailers. If you've ever watched the YouTube Honest Trailers videos.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
So bond level is, one's a fun roleplay thing, but bonded soldiers can give each other bonuses when they're out in the field. This is actually pretty good. A sniper with a heavy is a really good bond. I'm actually going to ignore it for now. For strategic purposes, I tend to wait. Because the good news is bonded soldiers can help each other. The bad news is if a soldier's bondmate dies, it will cause problems on the battlefield. And everyone's really low rank. So I'm not risking that until... I don't bond soldiers until they get higher level. So we're just going to kind of ignore that. So now we have this engineer. The engineer can help me build the resistance ring faster, but I'm really not worried about that. Instead, I'm going to set this engineer to start excavating some of these other locations. Which is good because it gives you more build space, and it also gives you resources when you unlock these things. As I'm going through, if there's anything I haven't explained very well, if you have any questions, please let me know. It's a very overwhelming game to start, and so I don't mind answering questions as we go.
In the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
So now you'll see there's different regions that exist. You just kind of keep scanning. Hey, room's clear. So we could start building something in here if we wanted. I don't necessarily want to do that yet. I want to keep... no, because that's a level 2, so it's going to take longer. We're going to do this. We'll get the resistance ring in 2 days as well. And we've picked up the scientists. From among the last holdouts in this area, a small group of resistance fighters, known as Fire Axis, which is a reference to Firaxis, a game development company, made contact while we were scanning with the region. One of our soldiers claims to have known several members of the elusive group that was able to recruit one of their scientists to join Tigan's lab. We now have Dr. Juanita Diaz, the scientist. Ooh, okay, so we could go for more money, or we could go for more rookies, or I can't unlock anything yet.
Avenger plotting new course.
Finding that scientist took 5 days off of the research time for magnetic weapons, which is really nice. I might not actually be able to get the magnetic weapons when we unlock it, because I don't have the Lyrium and stuff. Alright, resistance ring, baby! So this is a covert ops room. Most of it will be done passively. Occasionally, it causes missions to do.
A new chance to disrupt the Elders' plans has presented itself, and my followers are eager to proceed.
So we have the Reapers and the Skirmishers. So at the beginning of the game, I said I picked Templars to start. This is how we can get these two. I definitely want to go for a Reaper. Anything that involves getting us more soldiers is good. The reward for doing this successfully, a soldier is going to gain +1 mobility. It's going to take 10 days. So I can give +1 mobility to a random. I could also give +1 mobility to one of my people here. +1 mobility is actually, it basically means you can move 1 more tile when you take a move. Really, really powerful. But I would love to give it to my Ranger or my Templar, but I don't think I want to go without a leveled up soldier for 10 days. So we're going to pick Ming Ma. Ming Ma will get a level up through this in some way, and he will get mobility. We're also going to send Martin Wolf. The nice thing is both these guys, when they're done, should come back leveled up. So it'll be a way to make them a classed soldier without having to take them on a mission. And we'll gain the Reapers, so we'll actually get 3 classed people out of this action in 10 days, which will be fantastic. Go back to the Geoscape. I'm going to keep scanning for rookies because that will give us not class soldiers. They'll be rookies. They'll be like the generics, but they'll be people.
I must ask for your help with an operation critical to the resistance.
Geist is the leader of the Templars. That's who keeps talking to me. Summoners of the Storms have a high priority mission for you. Ooh, this is going to be the Lost. Okay, so we'll see a new enemy type here. This is another DLC thing. Operation Bloody King. Rescue the stranded resistance agents. We'll have a scientist, Dr. Sun Bokshin. We'll gain intel, and if we can swing it, we'll get a squatty named Emma O'Sullivan, who will be a specialist, which is a healer class. Set rep means there's something special about the mission we're going on. The Horde is the Lost. That is XCOM's version of zombies. Because if aliens and psionic sword hand soldiers wasn't enough, there's also zombies. Go ahead and launch mission.
For the West African sector.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
I'm trying to decide. This is another easy mission. I think we'll kick someone off. Again, we don't need to take 2 of those. We'll take Annie Mercer. Try to keep those level ups coming. There's something big coming too that I'm hoping won't be this mission, but we gotta be prepared for it. Eventually we get kind of boss class enemies that start stalking us. And they show up at random. And so I'm kind of trying to be mentally prepared for the first time that happens. There's one of 3. Which one shows up first is randomized, like most things in XCOM.
One of the Resistance factions sent some kind of expeditionary force into an area that we know to be completely overrun by the Lost. Don't ask me what they were doing down there, but now they've gotten themselves stranded. The Resistance is asking for our help. We'll have to do what we can to avoid being overrun.
Now, I don't know if you remember, but when I was going through the start of the game,
is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is used.
When you saw me at the start of the game, I turned off the tutorial. If you were to play this game with the tutorial on, it would explain a lot more of this as you go. Like, the game is not explaining to me what the Lost are because I turned the tutorial off. The tutorial is, like, very specific very scripted missions that explain this. So if you're ever like wanting to play yourself and you're like, oh, I don't know, this is a little hard to understand. If you play on your own with the tutorial, it makes a lot more sense.
Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear.
So basically, this will not be a mission where we kill everything. This will be a mission where we grab what we need and go. We're gonna need to run up here. This turn timer isn't as scary as the last one. It just means I need to get to these guys in 5 turns. We don't need to keep going. The scientists will be able to run themselves out. The specialist is passed out. So we get the soldier, but to get the soldier I have to carry somebody out. So it's very difficult, but also very worth it. So the idea is this is a city where the aliens came in and people were kind of turned to dust. For those of you who played or have watched me play Fallout 76, think of these guys as like the green scorched, petrified corpses. It's kind of like what's going on here. I love this. It looks so cool. And then here you'll also see it's one of our posters. So those posters I'm taking at the end of every game or mission. They get put in the level. So the idea is, as you play and XCOM gains renown, people put posters of them up to celebrate how great XCOM is.
Understood. Moving out.
Be very careful here. You're gonna see somebody? Interesting.
Are those humans?
It appears
They were.
the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to rapidly decay while maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution. They are certainly dangerous.
Taken care of.
So if you kill a Lost, it refunds your action point. If you damage a Lost, it does not refund your action point. But if you kill a Lost, it refunds the action point. Nice.
You will learn to fear us.
Now the difference being is Lost also don't take as many action, or they have a smaller health bar, so that they're easier to kill. But you'll have to kill a lot more of them. Is effectively how that goes. Now because it's like mainly the Lost here, I don't have to worry that much about cover because Lost are entirely a melee based enemy. So they can't shoot you, which means cover is irrelevant. And there isn't even an advent turn, so yeah, there are no alien enemies on this map, so I don't need to worry about cover at all. Now you won't be able to kill all of them. You just won't. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna run my sniper up. I'm gonna put my sniper here specifically. This is another one of those pro tips. So the Lost can't shoot you. They can only hit you with melee damage. If I put my sniper up here next to the ladder, the Lost can't climb up because she's blocking the ladder entry point. Like if I were to go to one of my other soldiers, they can't get up to that balcony now because she's in the way. So she's gonna sit up here and she'll be completely and utterly safe. And we're gonna have her fire her pistol. She's gonna get a high damage roll. So she was able to kill it. Now I'm not actually gonna be able to shoot these guys because they would require squad sight. They're not close enough. So I'm actually gonna put her on Overwatch. I'm gonna run my Templar up here. And I'm gonna have him use his pistol. Pistols have an unlimited amount of ammo that don't need to be reloaded. So any enemy, or any soldier that has a pistol is like who you want shooting Lost. Now he missed, so he doesn't get to keep going. But they're not gonna run out of ammo while you're trying to kill Lost, which is just really handy.
I'm on the move.
However, this guy is gonna use ammo. Or this gal, I should say. This is Joan. So she finished that pod. I'm actually gonna let her reload because she doesn't have a lot of ammo. And we're gonna run Anne up here. And I'm gonna leave her way out of cover because, again, there's nobody with guns on this map. Oh, she's in trouble. I got greedy. Good job! That was Overwatch. She is in trouble. That's what I get for being greedy. At least it's with my rookie. You can always be greedy with rookies. So they're gonna run up to her and not have enough action points to shoot her. So she got lucky. We're gonna go to our sniper over here. Actually, let's go to Mystic instead.
To victory.
90%.
Do you understand? Now?
That's a miss.
Refocusing.
That was a miss of an 87% shot, by the way. So never think that you're safe. We're gonna let her use her rifle on the shots that she needs the further away shots for. I also want to feed kills to her because snipers are really squishy and not very good early game. Until you get them leveled up a little bit. So funneling kills to her is really good. She's gonna go ahead and reload, but still, because reloading counts as an action point, she can't use her rifle. So she's gonna use her pistol on that guy, get a really good damage roll, and has earned her promotion, so she's gonna be a lot better after this mission. We're gonna leave her on Overwatch. And I'm trying to specifically run up there. She's the rookie. I want to use her to pick up that specialist. I keep putting her in trouble. Now this brute, you see how it has the little pustules? That means if he hits you, not only will you take damage, but you'll take poison damage. So that's super fun. Everybody loves that.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I'm gonna leave you in Overwatch. And more of them. Oh. I thought you would be safe in the building, but you're not going to be safe in the building because there's already Lost in the building. That's a problem. I'm going to have to move her. Overwatch shot. You did damage. Nice. He's on one guy that was in that building. I still have 2 turns before these guys are overrun. So we're gonna let Anne go ahead and take some shots here. You're gonna miss an 81% shot that was right there. That was really bad for me. Like really, really bad for me. Lucy's coming through in the clutch. You're not gonna be... I think you're safe for another turn here. Okay, let me think about it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I really needed you to make some shots, rookie. Okay. That's pretty good. Mystic, what are the odds you can shoot this guy with your pistol? Good job, Mystic! You're gonna save that rookie's butt. Alright, in that case, if I fire with the pistol, you have a 94% shot. Sniper rifle is a 60, even though it would do enough damage to kill it. And that's just because sniper rifle is made for distance, pistol is made for up close. Because I don't think this guy can get to her and hit her in one move, we're gonna go ahead and do the pistol shot. And she should be able to kill it next round when it gets to her. I'm gonna go ahead and move Mystic up.
You have my trust.
And then next turn, we're gonna have to move in and get these guys. those are fire ones. Let's see if I was right.
You're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander.
Yeah, I know.
To get moving. The VIP is secure, Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well.
I would like to.
VIP manning the turret
Oh, there's so many!
keeping the law from overrunning this area.
There's so many! God, there's so many! Okay. I need you to not miss shots. Okay! Come on, baby. Oh, God, that's so bad. Oh, that's just so bad. There's so much bad things happening right now. Okay. Kill that one. I only went... Oh, that's gonna make an explosion. It's gonna explode.
For the cause.
Everything's gone to heck. It's gone to heck and heck, Ray. Welcome, Kathleen, to XCOM. All right, Mystic, you got to get in here and save the effing day. Save the effing day. So what I'm doing here is I'm prioritizing. Like, he'll most likely hit that guy, but if he gets a bad damage roll, he won't kill him. If he hits this guy, he will definitely kill him. So we're gonna shoot this guy. Hey, Trouble! Where are we gonna do this? Trouble, we're in trouble. How's it going today? We're gonna take a risk, and it paid off.
The elders have lost another.
So what I'm actually gonna do is rend this guy, which will kill him. I won't get to take any more shots, but he didn't have any more shots anyway. He's gonna get to parry one hit on him. You need to book it. You need to go. You need to run. Oh, you're only gonna be able to make one shot because you're out of ammo. So you're playing my addiction? It's a good addiction, isn't it? We're getting ready for ZCOM next year. They've gotten a job. Just gotta go get a mandatory drug test, waiting for that scheduled test. Well, hopefully you haven't had any poppy seeds lately. Congrats, Trouble. That's great news. More lost. And that car's gonna blow up. That's a problem. Oh, God. That was why it was so bad that you missed before. Explosions attract more lost.
We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors can keep up with.
Oh, God in heaven. Okay. For the love of everything, do not miss. Okay, good. You're gonna pick that body up, and you're gonna book it, ma'am. You're gonna run. You are gonna... Oh, this could be bad. Please get a good damage roll. It's waiting for this guy to run. Oh, that was lucky. That was luck, plain and simple. Okay, that's okay. I went for the higher risk shot. You're gonna book it, sir. You're gonna book it because you don't have a gun. Don't miss. Woo! Also probability friend or foe. Alright, alright.
Weapons burning ammo. Fire. Enemies down. No rounds.
Now, I'm not going to try to shoot everybody, but I need to get the immediate area ones away so that they can't do damage to us. Give me control back, please. Give me control back, please. Thank you. So, like, now we're just going to start booking it. Everybody just needs to effing run.
Position confirmed.
Because we're never going to kill all of them. So now the point is to get out of dodge. Like, it's time to just go. Right, so you're carrying the guy, so you need to just run for it, because you can't do anything. Where's the guy? The guy is going to be able to get out next turn. And everybody else can just keep running. So I think that's what we're going to do. There's no point in getting her out. Or, like, she can't get out anyway, so we're going to run her up there. Everyone else is just going to go. Like, I'm not even going to bother shooting at anybody because they're not going to be able to catch up. So now is the time to just run.
On the move.
We just need to get out of here before we get overrun. Oh my god, there's so many! There's so many! There's so many effing many of them. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god! Oh, can you get out of there? Okay. Start with this guy. This guy's just gonna go. Sunbokshin! Yo! Evac! Get out of the area!
Firebrand is the VIP safely on board the Sky Ranger.
Alright, open the door. Just a target-rich environment, exactly.
Stepping off.
I need you to go.
Ready to engage.
Okay, 100% chance to 100% kill him. Let's just take some shots here. You know you've played XCOM when 99% chance makes you nervous? Okay. I'm not going to try shooting him because I could get a bad damage roll. He can actually get out, which is pretty crazy. Put you on Overwatch. And you on Overwatch. Nice! Connected, just didn't kill. Boom!
Enemies down.
Bradford's probably gonna yell at me and say, Commander, we're never gonna kill all of them, we just need to go. 99% shots are worse than 50% shots, you're not wrong. Oh, and he took damage! Gosh, frick.
Keep pushing towards the evac point.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna yell at me.
You're never gonna make a dent in the lost. There's just too many coming in.
You need to go.
We've recovered the VIP's escort. We'll get her patched up and ready to...
Everybody's gonna be able to get out, so we're gonna be smart. We're gonna blue move them into the evac zone. And then we're gonna take shots. You might as well feed kills. There's no reason not. I mean, other than it wears down their tiredness, which is a thing I haven't gone over yet. She's already got a promotion, so I really don't need to feed her kills, but it's fun.
Ready to boogie.
Ready to boogie. No need to heal you because we're gonna just get out of here.
You will learn to fear us.
He doesn't have a promotion this map, so the lost, because there's more of them and they're technically supposedly easier to kill, are like a third of the amount of XP that like other enemy types are. So you need to like kill a lot of them.
This mark endures. No one will shed a tear falling back by order.
It's always smart to blue move and then shoot, because if you start missing, you know, you could be in trouble. Jonah's a level up no matter what.
Hostile neutralized.
Alright, let's go. Alright, everybody got out. 2 people got injured, which is not great, but everybody got out.
Returning to base.
55 enemies were out. 44 combined kills with these 5. That's actually... Oh, it's including the guy that was knocked out. That's funny. 44 kills already with like the 4 people I've had is pretty good. Again, I don't think you all understand how good our luck has been so far. It's been pretty impressive. I'm usually like reloading multiple times by now. But it's just because like some of these shots are actually landing.
As if things weren't bad enough between the Elders, their alien armies, and the Chosen.
Bradford, we haven't met the Chosen yet.
To deal with.
So this yellow bar, every soldier has an energy bar. When you use them too much, they get tired. If you send them out tired, it can have bad effects. Honestly, we're going Fortress. Oh, he's got face off. Oh, oh. A Templar with face off. Let's see how you're feeling. 11 days. Return Fire and Long Watch are both good, honestly. It's kind of hard for me to pick between them, but we're going to go Long Watch, which means you can take a Overwatch shot on squad site, which means if any of your squad mates can see something, you can take a shot on it. Always Shredder, that is not even a decision. Blast Pattern adds armor to you. Shredder shreds enemy armor. Always go Shredder. Always, always, always go Shredder. 11 and 9 days, God. And then let's see what Mercer gets to be here. Another sniper, which is good because my current sniper is in the shop. Always Shredder. I have never seen anyone argue for blast padding. Negative trait.
Burger, serving humanity with a side of fries.
So if a soldier gets injured or too tired, there's a random chance they could have negative traits.
We've never had the resources to investigate
necrophobia, chance to panic when encountering loss. This isn't a movie. This is real life.
Now that we've gotten word of this black,
so we'll be able to clear that negative trait eventually. I just haven't built the thing that is required to do that yet.
Be doing anything in there.
We're gonna go back to getting rookies. I don't have a lot of rookies, so we're gonna keep getting rookies. Clear that alien debris. View room. Now, I want to make sure I'm building the right corner. Yep, building in this corner. We're going to go ahead and build the Guerrilla Tactics School.
Guerrilla Tactics School construction initiated.
So I can put my guy... Actually, instead of building it, because again... The boost the first boost you can get from it, you can't get until I think somebody's a sergeant. So I'm really not worried about building that faster. I would rather work on excavating other layers. Bonds are available. Again, I don't want to bond anybody until they're higher up. I do eventually start customizing my soldiers too, but I wait until they're a little bit more leveled up. Ooh, we got Aaron Butler, Jennifer White, Mark Moreau, and Tom Lawrence. And they're all rookies, so they're not going to have a class to them. Region income early would actually be pretty good, but I just need supplies right now, so we're going to go for supplies. The earlier you get increased income, obviously, the more it pays off. But I'm going to go for the short-term benefit over the long-term right now. Oh, resistance mission.
Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Not gonna last very long.
Our water purification.
Massive signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the
He's
Advent
gotten
Coalition has worked tirelessly
to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today, you've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
He said incoming! Move, woman!
Once and for all. They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again. We will ensure your continued safety.
Stop hanging up your laundry! Get out of there!
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation,
Gosh dang it!
overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance.
We gotta get there.
Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
You better believe it, Bradford. We're going. Oh! What's that? There's a pretty decent chance this is going to be where the spooky thing happens, too. Alright.
Setting course.
You, that's a faceless.
Africa.
So these missions periodically happen. This time we are taking leveled up people. We're not messing around. Time to meet the Chosen. Trouble knows. Trouble, what's your favorite class? Like, not even of the. It can be one of the regular four. It can be Psyops. It can be any of the like Templar, Reaper, Skirmisher. What's your favorite class? All right, so we have one of each. We might as well take this group. I'm assuming. I think my Templar's still boo-booed. Yeah, Templar's still boo-booed. That's not good. Vanilla class, Reaper, hands down. Reaper is in Reaper Ranger, or you mean the Reaper from War of the Chosen? Reapers are good. We're working on discovering ours now. Okay, let's get ready to go. So this is these, the guy we picked up for the War of the Chosen Reaper. Reapers are good. I get so much satisfaction out of sending Reapers to solo alien facilities. It's like my favorite thing in the world. My absolute favorite thing in the world. Alright, you guys. This is not... listen. This is not gonna be fun. This is gonna be pain. Second would be Skirmisher, not offended Templar. Now, Abs does not like the Skirmisher. And that is the thing he and I have debated about during XCOM before. He does not like the Skirmisher. I like all three. Reapers are actually the one I probably use the least. Because I think Reapers are really good, but Reapers aren't good, I think, until you get a couple levels on them, kind of like Snipers. I like Templars early game. I think Templars are very, very powerful early game, and they drop off as you go. Templar gets into too much trouble. That's fair. So we're probably gonna meet the Chosen, and we're not gonna have its adversary with us, so that's fun.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians.
Reapers are scouts. First half of the game, Reapers are fighter guns. I screw up. That's very true. Alright, so if you see the objective above my head, it might be a little hard to read. There's 13 civilians on the map. We need to save 6 of them for this mission to be deemed a success. If we do save less than 6, then the game considers it a loss. If you see the little ninja icon is not up there, we do not start in concealment. which means you need to be careful. This looks like it is the War of the Chosen version and not the vanilla version. Okay. Oh, and there's nowhere good to go. God, this sucks.
Moving.
This effing sucks. Alright, Treble, place your bets. Who are we gonna get first? It can be any of the three, because I didn't do the story. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the assassin to start. The last campaign I did a couple of weeks ago on my own, I started with the assassin. Who do you think? We're about to find out. Warlock! He's kind of tough. I think he's better than the assassin. Hunter's the easiest one. Meet the Warlock. He has kinetic plating. Missed shots against the Chosen will generate shielding. He has Shadow Step. Chosen does not trigger Overwatch. That sucks, but the assassin with Shadow Step is the worst. The worst. So if he has Shadow Step, that's a little bit better. Groundling, easy to target from high ground, and he takes increased damage from Templars, which we do not have.
See the face of your ruin.
Yeah, he's psycho. The assassin with Shadow Step is the categorical worst.
We'll have to deal with it before it throws off the rest of our
Megan Bailey was killed!
For soon you will join them. You will make a fitting sacrifice for the elders.
Bien reçu. En route vers la cible.
God, where is everybody? He's so mad. He's wild.
Moving on target.
My favorite is the Hunter. The Hunter might in a list of many deranged video game crushes, the Hunter might be. The Hunter's definitely up there. Might not be more deranged than the Fishman in 76, but he's up there. I do have... Matt Scott is dead! Alright, we still gotta save 6 of these guys, and they've already killed 2. Alright, these guys are no fun. He's gonna explode, so that's not good. Okay, you can't stay up there because when this bus blows up, you're gonna get wrecked. There goes the bus. Trouble, I gotta tell you, it's making me so happy how you keep saying exactly what I'm like, well, I can't do that. It's just so validating when someone's like, yeah, this is how XCOM works.
That's affirmative.
Alright, have I gotten everybody away from the bus? I think so. Yeah, everyone's away from the bus. Alright, Joan. The glory of the elders. There's no civvies. Nope. This is the War of the Chosen version, so they're all clumped up elsewhere. Unfortunately, actually, because that's gonna make it real hard. All right, let's run up here. Well, we'll do this.
Good copy. Moving on
We need to
target.
get moving. Is what we need to do. Shoot! Literally. God, frick. Okay.
For the glory of the elders.
Mind controlled resisted, but she panicked. That's okay. Don't go near the bus. Don't go near the bus. it's the vanilla version? Okay. That's wild. There's just was only Esteban over here. They must all be clumped back here then. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, where is... You're right. You're absolutely right though. This is the vanilla version. Okay. I need to know where the sectoid is. This is Emma.
On the move.
Okay. Now I need my ranger, Gustav. Nice. He's down. Another core. Excellent. And that will remove the panic. Nerf! Ugh. F yeah! Okay. Sniper! In that case... Oh, I want to get greedy! I want to get greedy, but I can't. I can't get greedy. Because the warlock's out there somewhere.
Location confirmed.
Don't be a faceless.
Why are you just
Okay, we've
standing
saved
alive?
one guy! We've saved one! Oh, Jets! We're running out of people. We got real screwed.
Your forces will perish.
We got real screwed that they're all the way back here. Like that, this is actually pretty douchey on the game's part.
Heading there now. Got some advent here. Go on.
Okay, at least if they see us, they'll stop shooting at the Advent people as much. Or not the Advent people, but soldiers as much. Come closer. Okay, I kinda... Oh, God.
On the move.
Flashbang. Curiosity. What would regular... Yeah, no. Flashbang. So flashbang grenade will disorient them, and a disoriented sectoid won't be able to use any psychic powers. So he won't be able to mind control anybody. Go for the kill if possible. She could shoot at the sectoid, but even if she hits, she won't kill him. Gosh dang it. Now I could slice him, but again, that warlock's out here somewhere, so we gotta be a little bit careful. This is a flanking shot, but might not kill him. This is only 1% lower and could kill him. And frankly, he's the more dangerous of the two. Okay. We'll just put you on coverage. Sick. Okay. Where is he? Okay, he's right there. Oh, I'm so stressed. I want to run up there and slash that sectoid, but I'm very confident the gosh dang it. The warlock will see him. Is he gonna rupture? Yep. Alright. We gotta move so he doesn't blow us up. Maybe. Let's make some decisions.
Okay. That is not good. My ammo's running low.
Okay. I really wanted him to shoot at him.
Heading to that location.
What? Oh, I misread that. That is...
J'ai juste ma visée.
Oh, I wish I would not have misread her move. I can move you there, you could pistol shoot him, but I don't know if you... I think you'll be in the blast. If you move here, you can see him. I'm paying attention this time. It's XCOM. Going for mind control. Resisted and panic. Good job, Joan. Just don't do anything stupid. Just don't do anything stupid, Joan. Okay, you're all right. There he is.
Chosen me, just as they have chosen you, Commander.
Ah.
Both destined to serve at their side, to bring their vision to this world and beyond. Come, allow yourself to be reclaimed.
That's the Elder's Warlock.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Is within.
He went to better cover. Oh god. Don't, no.
They honor their creators by shattering your soldiers' resolve. This one will suffer for your crimes. And tell me everything of your resistance. Your time grows short.
Ah! Oh, I bungled that so bad. Okay. If I slice him, he'd be in cover. You don't have medical protocol yet, so you can't send the thing over. Okay.
Moving to designated coordinates.
How does this Frostpunk too? This game is so hard in the early game. Miss shots add plating, so I don't really want to do that. And of course, you can't do anything because I had to move you. What? Oh god.
Enemy down.
Continue defiance of strengthen my resolve.
Okay, he can't trigger Overwatch shots. For some reason, I can't throw my grenade, and you only have a 9% chance to hit. So, you know what? Reload! Hey, there's the faceless. I found the faceless. That means... Okay, the good news is that means the only two enemies left are the Chosen and that faceless. Like, that's the good news. We're almost done.
I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only
Oh, God. You resisted him? Oh my god! Joan! Joan! You resisted the Warlock! Joan! Joan, you freak of nature! Oh my god! They do both have a lot of HP, but at least they're done. Speaking of not a lot of HP. Fortunately, I can't destroy your cover.
Truly archaic.
Good to go.
What to go? It's because you're still disoriented. Unfortunately, those guys regen. I don't really want to keep you guys close because he can also throw a grenade.
Moving.
Oh well, and now he's okay. Well, I just traded one for the other. We're gonna shoot at the faceless because at the very least you'll do 1 damage to the faceless, or you're just gonna kill the faceless, so that's fine. Show the warlock can affect bleed, exactly. Okay, we're gonna do aid protocol on my little squishy Gustav over here. Yeah, I know. I thought I was getting, I forgot Gustav was there. So that's on me. That is not the worst thing that could happen. Oh, okay, I mean, you can do that. That's bad. This is bad. This is what Trouble was talking about. It didn't travel? Okay, if it wants to not travel, I'm not gonna argue with that. We gotta get rid of this guy. Which means I'm gonna have to start. He's pretty happy where he's at, which is unfortunate for me. I really want to run up and slice him. But he's so squishy, he gonna die. Honestly, at a point of him just stealing knowledge isn't the worst thing you can do. It was just get him out of here.
For every fallen child of the Elders, humanity will repay a tally in flesh.
How cute, he brought a baby trooper. Just a little baby, a little squishy one. You're pretty squishy, so let's put you over here. Oh, you're up and can boom boom again. Damage is damage at this point. I would rather save it in case he goes behind something that is cover, but damage is damage. I have to take shots. I can't not, even though it could get him blaster plating. Yes! Oh! Oh, it was a 60! Don't. Stop! Just stop! You don't need to do this. It's okay, Joan. You can only resist so many times. I know. I get it. I understand. You can only do so much, Joan. Alright, Emma. Let's have some fun, huh? Three damage is great. That's great, Emma. I'm so glad you got 3 damage. Oh, I'm glad I used her grenade now, because now she can't use the grenade against us. He can't make it up to him. Honestly, let's just do this. He doesn't have a lot of options. We don't have a lot of options here in general. I don't want to leave her on Overwatch because I don't want her shooting my trooper. Okay, he's gonna finally move. Mind control lost? Because he did the Spectral Army? Wow, that was a bad move on the AI's part.
I bring the Elders
That was a bad move. He must not have had much else to do. So Spectral Army is when he sends out zombies like he did before. The difference is I can't take a shot at him until I kill the zombies, and he gets put in stasis. But him being put in stasis broke the mind control. That was a really bad play on his part. That's wild. I'll take it. But wow. I got lucky. That was insanely lucky.
Only furthers the need for my presence here.
Spectral Army gets low health. That makes sense, but like still though. What do we got? No one can really do anything? Yeah, he can't. Yeah, and I don't have... Wow. Okay. She's the only one who has a shot, and she only has a 36%. And Overwatch doesn't do any good. So there's really nothing I can do other than get positioned. So here you're in full cover. And... not super easy to flank, not without him using all of his moves.
Good to go.
So we're gonna run you over there. Full cover. And actually go ahead and reload. I don't really want to put these guys next to each other because it's gonna tempt him to come after us. But it is gonna let me heal him. Which isn't gonna do a lot of good, but he's just that much less squishy, basically. Yep, and that's what he's gonna go for. That's okay. And it's gonna jump to her, probably. Why didn't it jump? That's interesting. Is it because she has the medkit? Is that why it's not jumping? I mean, not complaining, but I am confused.
Roger that.
Even the smallest misstep could be costly at this stage, Commander.
Shouldn't have anything. I didn't think so. It didn't think so either. I don't know what's...
En position.
I don't think so. I don't think I have a mod that's messing with it. If I do, I don't on. It's not on purpose.
Headed there now. Ça va secouer. It's killing time. Scan en cours.
Oh my god. I have a few mods on. I don't have one that's affecting Psy. I am running a AI mod. Dear Lord, what am I? Okay. Good news is she's far enough away. I don't know what else she can really do.
Je maintiens ma position.
Was released. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I've never played with like Long War or anything like that. Okay, wait. She doesn't have any grenades. So we're actually pretty okay. I wonder if he'll do the same thing again and break his own mind control. That'd be handy. I'm really at a point where I think the best thing I can do is just let him.
The fragile forms succumb to the perils of battle. As a true
Like, I feel like the best thing I can do is stay alive and let him extract knowledge.
The depths of your soldiers' fragile mind.
Like, otherwise, I'm not put in a position where I can, like, kill him right now.
Je suis parti.
He's so far away.
Je reste sur place. Rolling.
Honestly, I gotta be able to do something. Okay, okay. Are you gonna extract or are you gonna kidnap? Extract knowledge. Honestly, that's okay. That's okay. He'll leave, and this can be over. That was rough. That was brutal.
If it contrives a means of learning your whereabouts, Commander, the elders take solace in my victory.
Flawless.
The Chosen extracted what information they could from our soldiers.
I didn't have a shot. Like, that was... It was that or we were going to be here for like 2 hours and he was just going to keep chipping away at us.
Any additional contacts? The status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
It wasn't
the
really
Chosen
that
have
much.
recovered more information about us, Commander. If they keep
Operation
this up,
Shattered
they'll eventually be
Laughter.
able to find the Avenger. We need to stop them before that happens.
It's appropriate.
After the war's over, maybe you can start your modeling career.
Scout teams were assaulted by rebel factions. Advent forces gather strength for a renewed assault.
God. Honestly, everyone being alive is close enough.
I wonder if there's some way we could protect our soldiers from whatever it is the Chosen are doing to them in the field.
Gee, that'd be great, Shen. 15 days. He's out 15 days. I really don't do stealth rangers. I don't like Phantom, because I don't like him staying concealed when the group gets revealed. Protocol. That would have been really handy, this mission.
Hello, Commander.
Okay. I'm gonna take a bathroom break after that, and then we will keep going. I need a minute. Okay. I'm back. I just grabbed a drink refill as well. Okay. Okay. Let's take stock of where we are here right now. 3 days, tired 1 day, 15 days, 5 days, 4 days, 1 day, tired 10 days. So we could not put a squad together.
At least we don't have to worry about keeping the council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Oh, I'm so glad there's not a council in this game. The Avatar project is... The Doom clock is so much better than the council. I could only put a squad together with rookies. I have literally no one. Hopefully the game gives me a little bit of peace. More cutscenes! I hope you like cutscenes. Probably my most deranged crush. Right there.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister. Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained. No, the three of us called upon together. Something has changed. On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more. Sounds to me like they're afraid. You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue? Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed. Thought you were the strongest. You have fought among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what's lost to us. Crush all that oppose our will. To the one that exceeds our everlasting favor. To the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
Dun-dun-dun. So now those three folks will be hunting me, because whoever gets me back gets the world.
You would come to strike at me.
His name is random each time, so Falrai Madron the Light Slayer. It's based off of what perks he has, but he's always the warlock. Okay, what were we? We were going after supplies, and I think we still will, even though rookies would be nice. I have a lot of rookies. I need some people that are not rookies. Hopefully the game... Okay, at least one person has recovered from their wounds.
We completed our research
Mag
in
weapons.
remarkable-
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Nice.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
That's tempting, but I don't want to do that right now. So, hybrid materials takes us towards armor. Alien biotech takes us towards the story and gets us the med bay, which frankly is also really good right now. Gauss weapons is other good weapons. I'm actually going to go
I
for
agree.
hybrid materials.
That is an important task, Commander.
Commander?
Can we build mag weapons? No, we can't. Why? Because I have no alloys, which is what I assumed would be true. Okay. We'll have to do a mission that should pop a supply raid soon,
Always
frankly.
on edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice. Certainly keeps you on your toes.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Alright, so this is something that could happen. Wow, hunt the Avenger this early? That's crazy. Alien infiltrator.
My followers and your people
Soldier bombs
continue to
go
grow in
faster.
skill, and now
That's
the
good one.
resistance can take on more responsibility.
Double ability points gained from combat is definitely good.
I
Especially
will
this
pass
early.
along your order.
Okay, so we can keep scrambling here, but this is going to get us a lot faster. So we're going to
Avenger
go for that.
plotting new course.
Nice.
We may
There's
have
a Reaper.
different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die
Good work on
trying.
Chosen AB.
My people have thrown off
True.
the shackles of alien oppression, and through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would
It's not
never
bad.
live in their cities.
That's
We are the
iffy.
hunters. We move in the shadows, and we won't sleep until the last alien is dead.
Bradford's gonna yell at me, but
If
that's
you've got
okay.
something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Commander,
A Ranger.
the factions have readied proposals for various covert missions.
That's good. That's the guy I
head to the
gave
ring
plus
to
one
plan our
movement
next
to,
stop.
so him getting mobility is really good. Granny. Okay, we could kind of put a team together now, which is good. Okay, so I don't have a sergeant yet to get us a skirmisher. Another engineer would be really good. We could start hunting. Yeah, I need to. Yeah. No. Okay, I think recruiting the engineer is honestly the best one. Hacking. Do I still only have the one specialist? I still only have the one specialist. Okay. So, Aaron Butler, you're up with Hun Jun Lee. I can't negate the risk, but the risk is only them being wounded, so that's not that big of a deal.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
12 days is brutal. It's because I don't have an engineer in there. I need more engineers. What is this warning me about? Low engineers. Yeah, I just said that game, but thank you.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Modular is just an extra card slot. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one. Can't even go for plated armor right now, so that's fine. Resistance comms would be good because I could start going for more regions. Alien biotech would be good because I could get let's go for alien biotech. I want to get the med bay, and I'm pretty sure the med bay is through biotech and not resistance comms. And then I can start putting a med bay in there. Okay. So now that we have a fair amount of supplies...
I was born of the Elder's own power.
I wonder if we actually want to go for more... let's go for this.
Serve as their greatest
It might expire before we get through it, but let's try it.
gods have many children, but I am the true instrument of their will.
I would love the supply room. Okay. Another cutscene! I hope you guys like cutscenes.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did.
So if you're a Star Wars fan out there, I got echoed.
There is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Autopsies would be good. Let's go ahead and do...
I will make that our highest priority.
Okay. And then... So I can't build anything else right now. Go ahead.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare.
Calm down,
which means
Shen.
we can't expand
Shen.
the facility further.
Shen, look at me. It's gonna be okay. I promise. We don't have resources to build any more things anyway, so it's gonna be okay.
Commander, we have a priority.
Ah. Who likes cutscenes? It really just is this heavy in the beginning.
Commander, it would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
Ta-da!
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
So this is, if the bar fills up, you get like so many days and then you're like in fail state.
Our next operation will put us
Okay.
right in the middle of chosen territory.
I'd
Commander.
love a
There's
scientist,
good
even though I
chance
don't
they'll
mind
show up to
that.
interfere,
Oh, I
so
still
we
only
should
have the
plan
option.
accordingly.
Okay. So the Lost are there. The Warlock could be there, but considering he was just at the last mission, probably not super likely to be there. It's possible, but it's a lower percentage chance. This is the neutralize the field commander. Gaining a scientist and thwarting them sending a UFO after me. Which I don't really want to thwart that one, because that's a great XP farm, but that's okay. That's how this game's gonna go.
West African sector.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Let's think about this. Who do we want to take? I really need to get that squad size upgrade. Actually, now that he's a sergeant, I might be able to get it, but it still has to finish getting built. Who do we want to take? With Lost, I really need the ability to shoot. I want to get my mag weapons, but I don't have what you need. Yeah. Could get a nanoscale vest, it's not the worst thing. We're gonna put the advanced autoloader on your sniper rifle, so you'll get free reloads. This is the guy that we just got back from the mission, the covert ops mission. Again, I should be rotating rookies, but at this point, I think I'm gonna like wait to get that 5th slot. Because you need to keep cycling and you need more troops. You will burn yourself if while you're in the easier missions you're not doing that. But you also need to get your troops like leveled up. So it's that you kind of gotta give and take.
We've been given a prime opportunity to disrupt Advent's operations and delay their current plans. One of their field commanders has decided to tour the actual field, and we're going to make sure he never leaves there alive. Once you hit the ground,
always save when you land. I didn't pay attention. What's the name of this mission? Patient Saga.
5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix
corner.
on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
We're starting concealed because you can see the ninjas. Ninja squad means concealed.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Already there.
Now this time there are Lost, but there are also Advent troops.
Already there.
So cover will actually matter this time.
Move.
Joan, you beast. You mind-controlled beast. Can't believe she did resist the Warlock one time, and like that is impressive. He's almost a guarantee for his mind control attempts.
Position confirmed.
Eyes on anybody? Some Lost. So we're looking for the field commander. That's basically what's going on. There's an Advent troop that we need to very specifically kill.
Time to motor.
You'll see there's no turn timer. This one does have a timer, but the timer doesn't start until you're out of concealment. So right now we have all the time in the world. There we are. It sounds good. That's a priest and a fun lancer. Not who I'm looking for, though.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Closing on target position.
See if I can actually get him up here without revealing him. Looks like it.
Moving.
Oh, you're gonna see somebody. More lost. Okay. Still not seeing that commander though. How far? The map doesn't go too wide, which is a good sign.
Got it, moving. Affirmative. On the move.
Love the shorts, John. They're probably gonna come up and actually spot us. That's fun. Everything's gonna activate.
At first, Advent deployed non.
Oh, thank God in heaven.
Protest.
Oh my God.
A lot of that anymore.
That was lucky. I gotta move her because that floor might fall out now. Found the commander! Oh my God! Okay, okay, it's fine. Everyone calm down. Just everyone calm down. Just everyone needs to calm down. My God. Okay. I want to get you away from that in case the floor breaks down anymore.
Target eliminated.
You go for that priest. I'm not gonna kill him. Problem is that Fun Lancer's gonna pop up here too. Ugh.
Hostile neutralized. Taken care of.
Maybe. We'll see here. Okay. You have a Garrison. So you do that.
It's down. Heading there now.
Kill. Woo! Okay.
Target disabled.
You can squad sight. So he can't shoot her from there, but she can shoot him. Oh, you have a fear of the lost, and I brought you back out here. So that was pretty great of me. That's gonna potentially go really well. Okay, we're gonna run you over here. So I can take a 60% shot, or I think I'm actually gonna leave you on Overwatch because I think that Fun Lancer is gonna pop up here. Although it's actually gonna trigger on you, so that was probably a waste anyway. Hey, but you hit! You know what? A hit is a hit. I'm not gonna call a hit a waste. Ugh. And like cussing out the commander. They're gonna pop on up here. She did. Okay, the Fun Lancer didn't come up here, and I think it's because he couldn't tell where any of us were. Okay. So we need to keep going after him. Do I not get flanking bonuses on Lost? Or is it just this icon doesn't change? Huh.
Running dry.
Got him. Okay.
Eyes on him. So we have 7 turns to take him down. He can't get there. Let's take another wild shot. Because she can't get shot from there. That's okay. Honestly, I'm not really needing her to hit. Lost don't get flanked. Anything that doesn't use cover can't be flanked. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Now that you say that, yeah, chrysalids don't get flanked. Berserkers don't get flanked. Robots don't. Yeah, now that you say that, feels like a bunch of data I've had in my head and never really connected it. I really want to do this, but it's going to summon more Lost. I don't think I care. I'd rather get rid of that turn timer. However, I should have done that before I used my sniper, but that's okay. Because she's just gonna miss, so like it was all for nothing anyway.
Running dry. Damn it, fight to my position's been compromised. There's nothing we can do now. They're gone.
Pour one out. He's dead. Is the Spectre. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Don't hit her. Okay. Well, we've taken our first casualty.
Enemy destroyed.
I could reload the mission, but at this point, I'm not that emotionally attached. This is the first mission I've ever brought him out on. So, I'm gonna hold tight until we know... That's a 100% chance to hit, so let's go ahead. Oh. You need to reload.
Enemies down.
Not quite what
Good
I
to go.
wanted to do.
Guns dry.
We need to kill him. Like, we can't not kill him.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Someone else will die if we don't kill him right now.
Nailed him. Running dry. Shot wide. Got some advent here. They're on the move.
He still can't really go anywhere. I'd be so mad if that hit.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
She might die because the Lost are gonna hit her. Oh, thank God.
There's
I
heavy
needed
fire in this
that.
zone.
Okay.
Good riddance. Target neutralized.
I'm looking at anything that takes 2.
Target disabled.
Honestly, let's leave the one that's over by him alive, because that Lost might just kill him.
Kill confirmed. Could use some ammo over here. Ready to engage.
Did you miss that?
Need a resupply.
You might die. Like, you literally might die. Joan, everything you've been through, and you might die because of that.
Gremlin, medical detail.
Joan.
Hostiles coming in from either lane.
hard if you kill him. That loss isn't gonna care.
Give it a try. That's affirmative. Hostiles pacified.
Who do I care about more? It's pretty much the decision. Well, actually, I think we're gonna keep the medkit because if one of them... I might need to stabilize someone.
It's still moving.
Crazy. Sectoid doesn't have a grenade. I don't... Did I... And the Fun Lancer came up here, so you can move over here so you're not flanked.
Rock and roll. I can't move. Watch the fights. They're moving.
He's on Overwatch. That should trigger me on Overwatch. Hit him! He's melee vulnerable. Yeah! The Lost killed the sectoid! Oh, I needed something like that. I really needed something like that. Okay.
It's down.
I wish you could have, like, she would overcome her fear of the lost because she, like, survived this. That would be really cool. Bad damage roll. It was worth a shot. Quite literally.
Kill confirmed. Enemies down. Running dry on ammo.
Oh, thank God.
Target neutralized. Back in. I'm all out. Enemy destroyed.
So I want to run you over here to go after him. But you're not going to have any cover.
On the move.
Oh, I forgot you're actually kind of injured.
Position confirmed.
We'll have to figure it out.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I think he's the last one. And then who's put in Overwatch? The good news is the loss should cancel out his Overwatch. Yep. So now he's not on Overwatch, which means I can rush him. If I recall, there's a mod that makes those flaws eventually get replaced by a positive perk, so the fear of the loss would eventually get turned into something else, like maybe getting a bonus, like attacking the loss. Okay. I might want to look into that. I think something like that would be really fun. See the... This is
Good copy.
potentially good.
Moving on target.
Come on. Ah! Okay. No more turn timer.
Kill confirmed. That's how it's done.
What lost can you all see?
I'm on the move. Kill confirmed. Let's do this. Back in. Come get some.
So now it's just about shooting what's left on the map. Oh! In the noggin!
Kill confirmed.
Oh! Girl! What a way to end that! What a way! Ah! That did not go great. We've lost our first dude. We've taken our first loss. We went a long time without losing anybody though. That was pretty. That's pretty crazy.
A memorial service is mandatory for.
Pop goes the brain pan.
I have yet to discover exactly what type of exposure led to the creation of these lost civilians, but their numbers would indicate a widespread effect.
Trouble, are you a demolition or suppression guy? I never know what to pick here. I feel like I never use demolition or suppression. I'm definitely lightning hands first. I add Deadeye later. God, we're all beat up. I'll pick. I'll see. I want to see if you have what you say.
Hello, Commander.
Scientist is good. We are beat up again. You never use suppression. Occasionally you use it. I feel like that's how it goes for me too. Like suppression, I really don't use. Demolition is effectively a grenade without using a grenade. I feel like I never really use either one. I probably have one more mission.
Ever-deadly forces of XCOM.
I could play XCOM forever, but
infuriated the owners today.
I have other stuff I have to get done today.
Of a high-ranking Advent field commander who made the mistake of crossing paths with our vigilant friend. According to eyewitness accounts, the Advent officer's last words were, which means absolutely nothing to anyone. I don't really have anything to say about the guy who really wasn't out there. He wasn't with us for very long. Soldier as opposed to a rookie is so much better because a soldier will come ranked up. Like one soldier that already has a rank is better than getting another crop of rookies, in my opinion.
Another important step forward in our research. I assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact,
this is a mod I have that turns it down to hours.
Operational.
Got it. I would like to go for the soldier.
Avenger plotting new course.
I do need to start contacting regions too, but that soldier would be really good to get. While we're there though, or while we're waiting. GTS. Squad size! We can now take 5 people with us. That's definitely a game changer.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Alright, let's put this guy to work.
Commander, we should make use of the ring facility and
I will,
deploy our idle
Bradford,
soldiers
calm
on
down.
covert action with the resistance.
Let's get the infirmary faster, because we're getting pretty beat up right now. What do we got? Another specialist. And another grenadier. How are we looking? I think now ranger is what I don't have anybody of. Rain facility. We can locate the faction, which is probably what I'll do. Is that the one that says... Yeah, we can reuse them. That's actually a pretty good one. Let's do locate faction. I would like to get another soldier. And we'll send Mystic, because we need to send a sergeant. And Svelenova will go. And then while we're here... I'd like you to become a ranger, because I don't have a ranger. Roberta Ferrari can become a ranger. Bradford, if you wanted to micromanage every decision to the commander makes, why don't you rescue him? Exactly.
Do you not yet understand the
Oh,
price
God.
of defying the elders? Was the pacification of the settlement not enough to reform your ways?
These chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander.
I was really hoping
They're
I'd
spreading
get some
terror throughout the
inspiration, but I'm
resistance.
not, so let's do this.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make
Supply
contact.
raid! This
We're
is
ready to make the
actually,
first
I
move.
mean, not great timing, because I don't think I have, like, anybody who's not injured, but actually really good because I need supplies. There is a chance the Warlock can show up. We don't know if he will or won't. I think we're gonna do this mission and then I'll probably call it. What do we got? Okay. This is not terrible. One of each. I don't know if I want the other one to be the specialist. I could do a Reaper, but my Reaper's not particularly leveled up. I think I'll take my other Grenadier. Is there anything I can take? Nope. Okay. Flashbang. Medkit. I think you might still be the one that's afraid of the Lost, but there shouldn't be any Lost on this map. So we should be okay. One thing I realized, I can't remember if, I think the pistol is the same. It is the same. Okay. I'm not going to do a personal combat send on anybody. We're all too low level here. In terms of when I stream again, Saturday is out. Sunday's a possibility. I want to stream Thursday or Friday. I have one of the days is going to be a stream day. The other day is going to be an errands day, and I just don't know if I want to, what day I want to. I'm gonna kind of decide how I'm feeling when I get out of work. But it'll be same-ish time, either tomorrow or Friday, and then we'll see how I feel on Sunday, just because I might need a day on the weekend to do nothing.
Locate their supply crates and tag them with our transponders. Firebrand will pick up the signal and snatch the cargo. Advent forces are in the process
This is a War of the Chosen
airlifting a
version.
number of supply.
I kind of have to pee, but I don't want to pause again.
The rest.
Alright, we're starting Ninja.
Ich rücke aus.
He's gonna see something.
Without the introduction
Snacks.
of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
Je confirme la position. Afirmativo.
Ooh, and a purifier. That's one of the mods I run, Trouble, which you probably, I don't know if you have the same one, but I'm sure you have something like it. It, changes the icons. So, like, you know what icon is what unit. So, like, that's the purifier icon. I really like that one. I've one that, once you're at 48 hours, the geoscape scanning goes to hours instead of days. I used to have, like, a lot more voice packs and stuff, but when I reloaded this recently, like, there was some mod that was borking everything, so I got rid of a bunch of my cosmetic stuff.
Verstanden. Rücke aus.
And I haven't been messing around with what to put back on.
Got it. Moving.
I have a fair amount of UI improving ones.
Allez, on bouge. Voy a la posición designada.
Ok, je bouge.
En guardia.
So in these supply missions, the idea is there's a certain number of crates. You want to get as many crates as possible. Once concealment is broken, Advent will also try getting the crates. It wants you to start with this one as like the tutorial one. You don't actually have to, and there's some argument for not.
Wechsle Position.
Good copy. Moving on target.
This is a good spot for you as long as they don't come up behind you.
Órdenes confirmadas en marcha.
Je suis en route. Verstanden.
Yep. I had a feeling that would happen. Yep, and miss because it's up close. That's alright. I assumed it might happen. I should have done something about it and I didn't.
Commander, we should assume whatever Advent is using for fuel is extremely volatile.
Hit!
Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
It's alright.
El blanco sigue en pie.
Here comes another pod. So it's about to get spicy over here. Nice!
Advent-Einheiten gesichtet. Wissen wir zumindest, wo sie sind.
That's 2 of probably 3 pods, but I don't actually know how many pods. Okay, gotta get this situation figured out first.
Afirmativo. En
And then
camino.
we can figure out that situation. Coin flip! I'll take the coin flip! Spicy! Some of your mods are a little OP, so you also use some sadistic mods to balance it. That's fair. Do the hours mod, yeah. Purifiers are fun, especially when they explode. I hate defective purifiers. I like, yeah, It also gets a little wild when you're on a lost map. You could slash the sectoid. Where's the sectoid? And be in full cover. That's kind of tempting, but that Fun Lancer's a problem. Are you flanked where you're at? You are. So what I want to do... I don't want to leave two people next to each other, but I don't think you've moved yet, so I can move you yet. Okay. Sniper. Defective purifier. There were 3 in this pod, right? Adds chrysalids, one of which can phase out and it's fun still. Oh, that's trippy. Unless they're burning crazy. Yeah, that is pretty wild. Not gonna lie.
Target location. Get ready for a surprise.
Let's see if I can get a good damage roll here. Nope. Can I put you somewhere where you can get a shot?
Je suis parti.
Nice. Okay. I think that it's definitely a sectoid, and I think a trooper left on the map. If that's what the sectoid wants to do, that's fine. God, now that my adrenaline's pumping, I really do have to pee. It's a Fun Lancer. And he was killed. Okay. Was he my ranger? He was my ranger. I can't keep a ranger alive. Okay. Rest in pieces. Okay, so if I want to get to that crate, this guy has to dash. If he dashes, there could be another pod here in this corner. There's probably another pod on the map. I kind of am inclined to use another boom boom. Okay, you only have the... So it has to be you. So I think what we'll do... You're gonna run here. You're gonna mark this crate, which won't count as an action.
Good work. Advent's locator
You're
is
gonna
down
use
and
this
our
boom boom.
transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
We'll definitely kill him, and we'll do damage to him. We're gonna let the other crate go. I already lost a trooper, I don't need to get even crazier. The good thing is the warlock didn't show up. Because he would have shown up by now. So that's 2 pods. I think there's only 1 more pod.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna
It's
have
okay,
to move
Bradford,
fast
calm
if
down.
we want to get the rest.
So the reason why I waited is I like to take the crates that I know Advent has marked.
Marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Now Bradford's gonna whine, yeah. Because then I kind of have a better idea where I need to go.
Roger that.
I don't have a lot in the way of cover right now. Bradford's always whining. Can never keep Bradford happy.
Back in.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
Oh, of course it's marking those crates. That's frustrating.
Begebe mich zum Ziel.
Roger that.
Get greedy. Do I not think the other pod would be over here?
Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
Any sign? Nope. See, that way, if you start marking the crates that Advent takes, then you're not, like, competing against Advent in the same way. The creep. Well, we gotta make it worthwhile. I lost my other ranger. You really only need 6 crates again for the game to, like, count it as a victory.
Bestätigt. Drücke aus.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Now at this point, high ground is one thing, but she's going to be so distant that her shots aren't really going to help anyway. So we're going to move her up.
Estoy en marcha.
Go ahead and reload. So you go back to the ranger. Hey Rookie, go to the GTS Star Trade Ranger. Yup, they just start leaving. They're like, not working for this lady.
No hace falta repetirlo.
Clear?
Ich rücke aus.
Any sign, anybody? Alright, we're in the clear.
Understood. Moving out.
Maybe you just hire a stun lancer. Was it a stun lancer this time too? I actually don't remember now.
Got it covered.
It probably was a stun lancer this time too. Okay, we've definitely got enough crates for the game to be a success. It was a stun lancer. Stun lancer versus ranger, man. It's just how they roll. Okay.
On the move. Bien compris. Voy hacia allá.
Bin auf dem Weg.
Scanning.
Where is this other pod? We're not gonna get both of those. That's okay. We might not get either, depending on what I find over here. We already got 6 crates, so I'm not gonna super stress about it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
God, I gotta pee. If a stun lancer's disoriented, can they still melee attack? I don't think so.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Yeah, we're not even gonna move on these. They can still? Okay. It's just obviously they're gonna then take the aim bonus. Or aim, yeah. Okay. This is a coin flip and this is a coin flip, but this is a coin flip that could kill the guy. Nope. It was a coin flip after all.
That's it.
Oh, we're only at 5, not at 6. That's okay. We're still doing okay. We're still doing okay. Wow, you hit that while disoriented, huh? At least it's bleeding out. Hold on. I can do something about, well, actually, I don't think you have, yeah, you have to be next to him. This is taking a turn. They're gonna shoot at you. No? Okay, good. You don't have any grenades left. This might be a reload. We might hit our first.
Voy a la posición designada.
Yeah, both disoriented enemies hitting their shots is crazy. Like, absolutely crazy.
Vamos, céntrate.
And then my sniper can't hit anything.
Tank sur tank.
Okay, that one missed.
They're all over me.
That just did damage. God, I gotta be. Okay, at least we're missing now. It's the only thing you can do, so let's see if you can do this. So I'd really like to get to that crate.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Really?
Running try.
Wow.
Sigue en movimiento.
I think we'll be reloading this one. I really hate to do it because we've made it so far in without. But this would be quite a loss. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Wipe. Wipe. Bleeding out. Yeah, this is a wipe. Okay, we're gonna reload from the beginning. I'm gonna pee because I think that's gonna help me, and then we will continue. The most powerful power you have is the load game. Absolutely. And like I said, I've been doing pretty good. Like, I just try to make rules for myself, because it's too easy to go, I'm just going to reload after every turn, and then you never really get a challenge. What I tend to do is reload once, and if I need to reload again, I actually go outside the mission and go back in. But the reload the whole map rule is kind of how I motivate myself to, like, really need the reload. Like, whatever I'm doing has to be worth it. This time, actually, we're probably safe to move.
Got it covered.
Oh, that was stupid. That was a misclick. Hold on.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of...
This load doesn't count. This does not count as a load. That was 2 moves, and I misclicked. That load, this load doesn't count. This is still the first reload. That was absolutely a misclick. To that point, I'll even do everything the exact same. We'll move him here. And move Erin where I was gonna put her. There we go. Everything's above board. I just didn't stand her there for no good reason. There is a mod I don't have that's like, if you click in the middle of nowhere, it asks you... Didn't see nothing exactly. It's like, if you actually do click in the middle of nowhere, it's like, did you mean to click this? Specifically because of those misclicks.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
And there now.
Is there a ladder over here? There is. I don't want to be put in the same position again.
Afirmativo. En camino.
Ich confirme.
Mir entgeht nichts.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Even if they pop up here, it won't reveal her. See, this is the other thing with that I call shenanigans on. They didn't walk over here last time. So is it randomized, or can the game tell where I am and it's cheating?
Moving on target location. Bien reçu. J'ouvre grand les yeux.
You know what I mean?
Me muevo a la posición.
En route vers la position indiquée.
Scannergebiet.
Moving to Overwatch. Cubierto.
Vigilance.
So I'll get better once I get mag weapons, which I can't do. The game totally... It has to. It has to. How could it not be? And have it go the way it's going.
Scan en cours. Estoy en marcha.
En vigilance.
Overwatch. Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
See, now they're gonna slither on over there. Shenanigans. Shenanigans, I say.
Verstanden. Bin unterwegs.
On the move. Je fonce. En marcha a las coordenadas designadas.
Reçu 5 sur 5.
Begebe mich zum Ziel.
Pardon me.
Scanning. Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
I'm gonna start coming around over here. They're gonna pop up on that thing. And this is how this pod's gonna work. This pod's just gonna be annoying. Thank you. I'll take it.
Feind gesichtet.
There's another pod.
Bin dabei.
Got it. Je vais vers la position. Confirmado.
Je fonce.
Je reste en observation. Vista en el objetivo.
Alright, we're gonna need to break out of concealment here soon. Although they're moving away, so I don't know.
Verstanden. Rücke ab.
Well, maybe we make the first move then.
Die ist für dich.
Sounds like I still hit the sectoid even though I didn't see it.
Sie
Which
haben
is
uns
good.
entdeckt.
Take the shot you have, sniper. Nice! Oh, that feels good.
Je vais vers la position.
Neither of these are. Yeah, nobody else has a good shot left, which is fair. So we know there's 3 pods, there's 1 pod back here, and there's 1 pod in there. Which is why I don't like to cheat too much. Because then it becomes obvious. This would do no damage but would destroy his cover. But that still wouldn't guarantee a hit. Or you could kill him. Potentially.
This is for you!
Bad damage roll. That's alright. I still... Oh, it didn't completely destroy his cover. It's kind of what I was counting on. Was his cover being gone? I count on you not finding that pod and getting flanked. Wow, this is really crappy. Game's throwing... I always feel guilty when the game throws me luck after I reload. I'm like, that just shouldn't be fair. They mark ones close to me? They did. He's gonna run. Sector is 10-2.
Je règle mon viseur.
I can run up and get that crate, but I'm probably gonna have problems if I do. Let's move the sniper down, because other than that pod that's rotating, she's not gonna have shots on a lot. Oh, there's that pod that's rotating. That's okay.
Commander, we should assume whatever Advent is using for fuel is extremely volatile. Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
So
Good
we
work.
won't go for that
Advent's
one.
locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
This is better cover, but a higher chance of them flanking from behind you. Yep. I knew better. I knew better. I don't feel guilty anymore. You made a mistake, though. Okay. Oh, I was hoping that was okay. Gosh dang it. I guess you didn't make a mistake after all.
Rücke zur Zielposition vor.
There we go. That's one way to do it.
Faites-moi à côté.
Moving to designated position.
We gotta get a little desperate over here.
Skirted them. Afirmativo. En camino.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Thanks, Bradford. This is not the worst thing that could happen.
I don't feel so good.
You should have set your own guy on fire. Sectoid's gonna run up and join the party. Okay. Easy, everybody. What are you doing? You killed Aaron! Ah. Okay. Well, that was an option. You had many options. And what you did was technically one.
Affirmative.
I was hoping that thing was gonna blow up, but it didn't.
Voy a la posición designada.
Oh my god, the snake. Now the snake is burning, so I think the snake is dead next turn.
Begebe mich zum Ziel.
Okay, you are what's left. Let's see if we can get a good damage roll. We did. Okay. Snake's dead, so it leaves the Purifier and the Sectoid, which can both cause problems, but not as much. That's survivable. I'm gonna make a little zombie. That's okay.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control.
Believe it or not, I don't feel out of control right now. Now I feel slightly more out of control. Okay. No, don't slash him. I wanted you to slash the guy, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. He went boom. Okay, so that leaves just the Sectoid, which means we can really go for broke going after this Sectoid.
Verstanden, bin unterwegs.
Nice.
Feind neutralisiert.
Alright, the one that's bleeding out will live. So we lost Aaron, which honestly, taking a death in this makes me feel a little bit better about reloading. I'd rather lose a Granny than a Ranger, because I have more Grenadiers than Rangers right now. So, not ideal, but that wasn't the worst thing that could happen.
Allow these dissidents to
fill our hearts with fear. The victory today.
It's certainly better than the squad wipe that was the other universe. Medical protocol. Long watch. Memorialize. Alright. Fear of panic. Martin Wolf is afraid of panic. That's like my favorite one.
New orders, Commander?
The important thing is we can do this. There we go.
It's
we got some tier 2
creepy
weapons
chosen
going.
As if they were just like us. For all we know, they might have been us before the elders got to them.
Spoiler, they
when
were.
When you're tired or hungry or just need a treat, Advent Burger, the place for meat.
We'll just go real cheesy. Okay, like I said, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm not even going to spit. A lot of times if I go up and like do some geoscape stuff, then, you know, then we end on a mission and I don't like starting on a mission. So, this is a good start. I mean, we've lost 2 soldiers. We've reloaded once. It's really not too bad, considering all things considered.
Advance officers might be more resourceful than...
Like I said, I'm hoping to... It'll be Thursday or Friday for another stream. One of the days will be my errands, and one of the days will be the stream. Thank you for being here. I super appreciate it. I am ready to get some XCOM done. And I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.